Oh my gosh, I feel like they've put everything in this video possible to just make your heart melt. See, I don't even know them, and I just feel this like fondness for them already. Hello, my lovely, beautiful Claire Bears. My name is Elsie. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and if you are returning, welcome back. Today, I'm going to be doing a bit of a special reaction for all of you because based on the response to my Best of 2022 series that I did earlier this year, as well as the response to the poll that I put out on my channel a few months ago, I'll be reacting to the top K-pop songs of each year from the last decade as voted by different publications, starting with 2021 and working my way backwards. Where for part 1 today, I'm going to be reacting to the top 12 songs of 2021 from number 12 to number 7. Some of these songs for 2021 I've heard before, but most of them I haven't. Some of the artists on this list I haven't even heard a single song of theirs before, so you'll be getting a first-time reaction from me today. Now, you may be wondering how I determined what the top songs of 2021 are and why 12. So I will explain my methodology for you if you are interested, but if not, then you can use the chapters below to skip ahead. So if you already watched my 2022 series and listened to the methodology part, it's pretty much the same as that one with a few slight tweaks. So for 2022, I had aggregated the rankings from 10 different publications, magazines, or blogs that cover music or K-pop specifically. But in my 2022 video, I also included publications that simply provided a list of songs in no particular order. So they didn't give the songs a rank, they just gave their list. But I wanted my rankings to be more precise this time. So for 2021, I only included publications that gave a distinct ranking to each song in their list. So for 2021, that gave me 9 different publications, and I will put the names on the screen of those publications as well as the links to each article down in the description. So each list from each publication ranged from 10 songs all the way to 50 songs. So if I made my rankings based on average alone, obviously that wouldn't work. So back to middle school math I went to first use the mode as a measurement, aka how many times did a particular song appear on one of the lists. Then from there, as a tiebreaker for songs that had the same mode, use the average ranking to break the tie. So for example, there were 4 songs tied for 9th place where each of them appeared on 4 lists. So to break the tie and figure out which songs would rank 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, I used the average ranking of each song to break that tie. Now, after tallying all 9 lists, there were 126 songs that appeared across all 9 publications, and it narrowed down a top 12 for me, where each of these songs appeared no fewer than 4 times on the 9 lists. So we're going to go through these in reverse order, starting with number 12, working our way towards number 1. Then as we go, I will be providing you with my personal ranking of these top 12 songs. Lastly, at the risk of getting myself canceled, I will be providing my personal favorite songs of 2021, which I will explain more in that particular section of the video. So critic rankings, my rankings of the critics rankings, my rankings. Got that? So let's finally get into this reaction, but before we do, please don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoy it and subscribe to my channel. Oh no. This doesn't even look on. I swear it's on. The battery is just dying. Maybe if I change the color. That looks better. Let's do that. So if you are new to my channel, I have a beverage of the day for each of my videos. So for my beverage of the day today, I have some peach enhanced water from Simple Drop. It's kind of like vitamin water, but not as sweet and not nearly as expensive. All right, let's get started with our first song of the video today, where starting at number 12, we have ASAP by STAYC. Now, I have never heard a STAYC song before, so this is going to be a first-time reaction for me. So let's learn a little bit more about them. So STAYC is a South Korean girl group formed by Hi Up Entertainment. Hi Up Entertainment. I've never heard of that company. The group is composed of 6 members: Sumin, Shiun, Isa, Seun, Yoon, and Jae. They debuted on November 12th, 2020. I don't know why. I feel like I've heard that name before, STAYC before, so for some reason in my head they'd been around for longer. So at the time that this music video came out, which was April 8th, 2021, that had been less than a year since they debuted. So it's pretty fantastic to see a rookie group rank so highly on this list, especially because another STAYC song came in at number 14, which was Stereotype. And before I start each of the top 12 songs, I'm going to be consulting a blurb from one of the 9 articles about the song I'm about to react to, where for the most part, I'll be consulting the publication that gave this song the highest ranking. But because of the fact that there are 12 songs and 9 publications, there are going to be some repeats. But first, we are going to be consulting a Paper Magazine's blurb about ASAP because they ranked this the highest at number 6 on their list. So they said, at one point, STAYC's ASAP was truly escapable. I think that's supposed to say inescapable. Truly inescapable. You couldn't open TikTok or scroll through Twitter without hearing the catchiest of hooks or seeing its memorable choreography. Well, where was I? After a breakout debut year, STAYC Girls came back with a makeup op that, despite its title, was kind of laid back. Still, ASAP is bright, whimsical fun. But don't be fooled, it also packs a real punch. There's a pluckiness to the group's vocal delivery, don't keep them waiting boy, and an undercurrent of energy conducted through bursts of chirpy synth notes and layered harmonies. In retrospect, ASAP is a self-fulfilling prophecy for the amount of time it takes to get this one stuck in your head. So I'm excited to see what this rookie group has to offer, and let's watch ASAP. Oh my goodness, the colors. They're all so beautiful. Ooh. I wasn't expecting that start. I'm gonna have to look up the lyrics after because there was no captions. This is so like sweet. See, like I've never heard this before. I don't know where I have been if this was all over TikTok and Twitter. Ooh. I think this girl's my favorite. I tend to like the rappers. I love the like absurdism, you know? You know what, STAYC? I think you're really cool. Because I know I can never ever be this cool, ever. Like, who could pull off that kind of hat? Very few people. I've been so distracted by the visuals that I haven't even been listening to the song that much. It's kind of like a quirky instrumental though. That little like flute almost. But it's certainly catchy. And I just want to like do that dance move. Oh, that was fun. I feel like I just had a stupid smile. on my face the whole video. And it's really an interesting song because, like that paper article was saying, it strikes an interesting balance between being upbeat and catchy, but also kind of chill. And this also strikes me as a song that would get better the more that you listen to it. And it's like also kind of a mood. It's from the jump, like time is running, boy, it's money to someone, you know, I'm so dope, I cannot wait anymore. I think Jay was my fave, not just because of her performance, but also the lines. Because no, I'm not picky. They say I'm picky sometimes, it's okay, but I care. They say I have high pride, but no. Like, she just added a bit of an edge to this song that I really enjoyed. Because when it comes to a spectrum of, you know, bubblegum pop to girl crush, bad bitch energy, I very much fall to the girl crush side of the spectrum when it comes to my fandom. So I appreciated the edge that she added. So obviously we're just getting started here, so I can't compare ASAP to any of the other songs on this list yet. So I will start by just adding it to the top of the list. But I have a feeling we're going to be shifting gears here significantly, where we're going to the next song on our list, number 11, which is Luna by ONEUS. And again, ONEUS is a group that I've yet to react to on my channel, though I have heard one song by them before that I really liked, Bring It On. And I have been curious to get more into them, especially because they're under RBW. And one of my favorite groups, Mamamoo, is under RBW. So it was kind of like, what are the boy groups under RBW like? The group consists of 5 members: Soho, Lido, Kunhee, Hwanwoong, and Xion. Originally a 6-member group, Raven left the group on October 27, 2022. So they debuted on January 9th, 2019. And then the article that ranked Luna the highest was Billboard at number 4. So here they're saying that Luna celebrates classic and modern day sounds, with ONEUS perfecting the combination it first experimented with on Lit from 2019. Blending traditional instrumentation with dreamy synthesizers not only marks a bold artistic statement for the group, but sees them in a sweet spot that's all the more impressive after experimenting with a slew of top-notch releases this year. So while I really enjoyed the energy from Bring It On, it seems like this song might be slightly different, especially if there's going to be like traditional Korean elements to it. So I'm excited to watch Luna. Wow. This is already so stunning. Ooh, I love that instrumental. Wow, his voice is so interesting. I'm loving these vocals so far. Ooh. A lonely blossoming flower. Oh, that's interesting. That shift. I almost like can't keep up. This is such a cool song. Ooh. With all these sets, the outfits, like, ugh, everything is impeccable. Ooh. Yeah, the vocals are incredible with this group. The instrumental just constantly switching up is so fascinating. There's like an 80s element to it, which I really like. I love 80s music so. And these lyrics too are so poetic. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I'm just so captivated by everything that's going on. Oh. Oh. The flower that I failed to notice was the most beautiful one. Oh. Oh. That rap though. Like, what is happening? This group is just blowing my mind. The fans. I love that they add the sound effect. That's awesome. And the incorporation of the female dancers in there too. Man, that was such a cool video and a cool song too. Like, I feel like you could pause at any point of this video and everything just looks like a work of art. Like anything, I'll stop on anything and all of this looks like art. And just like the contrast of the traditional sound versus the synths and upbeat pop was so interesting. There's something that just feels very transcendent about it. I don't know. And the lyrics too just felt like poetry. The pitch black night, the lone cry of the moon, moving backwards in time like those birds. The beautiful moment when my heart trembled, missing the two warm hands that held me tight. That is the reason that I long for you again. Like, the words that they've chosen just evoke such emotion, and it allows you to kind of feel what they're feeling. And this line, just like the blinding light that blossomed at the darkest of the night, like the flower that blossomed to show its love to the moonlight, like one night's dream that disappeared all of a sudden. You are so beautiful under the moon. Who wrote this? Beautiful lyrics, beautiful instrumental, beautiful vocals, really interesting choreography. This is going at the top of my list so far at number 1 of 2. It really makes me want to hear more from ONEUS. But okay, let's go to our next song on the list, number 10, which is Scientist from TWICE. I've been getting into TWICE lately. I just now, today, got this in the mail, my first TWICE album, but I'm still a very baby once. I'm a fetus once. So, 95% of their discography I still have not heard, but we're going to discover another one today with Scientist. Now, Dazed and Paper both ranked Scientist at number 9 on their list, but because we've heard from Paper already, let's go to the Dazed article. So here they say, for all its candy-colored visuals and a deep, gently bouncing bass line, the perfect backdrop for TWICE's vocal range, Scientist has a sharp eye for its intended target, the bumbling yet arrogant suitor who thinks they can calculate their way into the heart. Oh, that's an interesting concept for a song. The lyrics are zinging stings, yet TWICE give the track an almost lullaby quality, breathy in places and sweet in others. The juxtaposition is at the heart of the song, where the subject is chastised but encouraged to do better. When it kicks up a gear on the post-bridge refrain and outro, Scientist rightly celebrates not the invisible lover and a more successful attempt at romance, but the members who refuse to settle for something mediocre. Oh, I love that, especially the not settling part, and instead of trying to drastically change someone who's not going to change, just accepting reality. I'm excited to see this arc in the music video, so let's watch Scientist. Yeah, it is very pastel-y. You're no Einstein. Oh my gosh. Burn. Ooh. I like Teacher Chaeyoung. Gosh, I love these lyrics. It's so sassy. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, that is a nice bass line. Oh my gosh. I love the kind of like nerd approach to their outfits. But obviously with a twist of glam. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I love her outfit. They always just look so stunning. Oh my gosh, that hair, iconic. I like that groove. Oh my goodness. This is so amazing. Oh my gosh, what is she gonna do with that bat? Are they just destroying it all? I like that they cannot take themselves so seriously, you know. And just the cheekiness of it all. I love a good cheeky song. Oh, kitty. Oh my gosh, I feel like they put everything in this video possible to just make your heart melt. Oh my gosh, this was so ridiculous, but in the best way. And it was nice to hear some of the women's like lower registers, like Mina's right at the beginning, like here. Ooh, it's just like butter. And also this line, like, you think too much, that's your problem. Being stuck in your head will do no good. Like, I feel personally attacked. Because I'm always stuck in my own head. Don't need no license. The more you sit here thinking, it's a minus. I feel like most of the chorus was in English, no? Okay, never mind. But I feel like with this outfit, Momo's trying to kill me. She's trying to kill us all. She's like a powerful pink superwoman. And I feel like Jungyeon was missing from the dance sequence. Maybe she was injured at the time. And I love this hair on Dahyun. It's amazing. And they just seem to be genuinely having fun. So it's hard for me not to have fun. Also, I think this outfit is my favorite of all of the 8. That's something I love doing with girl groups. Whenever they're all on the screen and wearing a certain outfit, I'm like, ooh, whose outfit would I like to wear most? So it's definitely Tui's for me. But yeah, this was fun. This was cute. This was cheeky. I think as a song, I enjoyed it more than ASAP by STAYC, but not quite as much as Luna for me. So I'm going to put Scientists at number 2.
2 hours later.
Okay, it has been several hours since I last filmed the Twice Scientist segment. My husband ended up ordering pizza and it came just right when I was about to start the next song, and then I started panicking about needing to pack for my trip, and then I was just kind of buzzing around and just having a casual breakdown, but we're back with the next song on our list, number 9, which is Rock With You by 17. Now, this is the first song on this list that I have heard before, and I have heard several times. It was actually one of the first 17 songs that I ever heard in my first time 17 reaction. If you would like to check that out right here. And the publication that rated Rock With You the highest was Insider at number 9, which is fitting considering it landed at number 9 on this list. So about this song, Insider said, on a surface level, it may be reminiscent of their 2019 song Hit, but something's different this time. The lyrics, I Wanna Rock With You, pay homage to the backtrack, full of hard rock-esque electric guitars, heavy drums, and a prominent bass line, while their vocals are soft, pop-like, and fun. It creates a dissonance, and a very pleasant one, as the two elements combine to create a hit. Rock With You is very fun. It makes me want to get up and just do the jive, but I don't know necessarily if I would put Rock With You in my top 5 17 songs, but maybe it's just that I need a refresher. So I'm going to be reacting to their special video that they did on their channel, the Rock With You Band Live Session. So let's see what the song sounds like live. All black. Ooh, the electric guitar. Ooh. These deep drunk horn vocals always kill me. Oh, the eyebrow. Sorry. Getting distracted. Ooh. I love the rasp in S.Scoops' voice. DK always sounds so effortless. I like that hair on him. Oh. Talk about effortless. The vocal range that they show in this song is wild. I feel like it spans like two octaves. This line is when I knew I would be a wannabe bias. I just want to like fist pump. And the band is a cool element. Ooh, go burn it. This is so good. Oh, his vocals are stupid good. I need my lighter. Oh, so good. I love Hoshi. Oh, that was so good. Okay, oh no. Now I'm rethinking everything. Before I was like, I don't know if this would be in my top 17 songs, but like now I don't know. That was like so freaking good. I feel like I had something amazing to say about every single member in that video, and that like rock band version just hit different. I don't know. And I always find it amazing that in a group of 13 that all of them can bring something different to the table. That is an incredibly incredibly hard thing to do. But again, I feel like they each added a little bit of flavor to this performance in their own unique way. So you know what? I'm going to put Rock With You at number 2 on my list. Definitely a bop, and it definitely benefits from me having known this song much longer than the other two, but I feel like with the really unique concept of Luna, and that music video just absolutely blew me away. So Luna will stay at number 1. Alrighty, now we are on to yet another group that I have not heard from before, which is CIX, and their song Cinema, which is at number 8 on the list. So from this part, this is the first song to appear on 5 out of the 9 lists, and this is the first song on the list so far that has appeared on 5 of the different publications lists, whereas all the previous songs had come up 4 times. So CIX is a CIX is a 5-member group. It's like 17 being a 13-membered group. CIX is a 5-member group formed by C9 Entertainment in 2019, consisting of BX, Seunghoon, Beijing Yang, Youngki, and Hyunsuk. So it's interesting that we have a pretty even spread of 3rd gen versus 4th gen groups so far. So out of the 5 publications that had Cinema on their top 2021 K-pop songs list, the highest ranking came from The Ringer, which placed it at number 4. So ask my wide array of K-pop focused group chats what new song they've had on repeat most this year, and the answer will likely be Cinema by criminally underrated boy group CIX. But my heart belongs to the infectious, undeniable cheer of Cinema. Say what you will about the many talented 4th generation boy groups, but no one nails a chorus like CIX. So if we're going to be getting into some infectious, undeniable cheer and a fantastic chorus, the bar has been set high by The Ringer. So let's watch the Cinema music video. C9. Man, I'm so useless at knowing companies and small companies.
Clear. Let me know when cameras are set. Back. Here we go. Ready and action.
Ooh, I like the guitars. Oh my goodness, the overalls, I love it. And the plaid. I like those guitars. And I like his voice. It's different. It's unique. I like this. This is groovy. Are his pants on backwards? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love the vocalists in this group. All their voices sound so unique. See, I don't even know them, and I just feel this like fondness for them already. Yeah, and I love that groove. Like, not just the beat, but like the bass and the guitar. It's very subtle. Ooh, and then the keyboards. Those are some cool chord progressions. And there's part of me that's reminded of Boy With Love with like the marquees and everything. So obviously that's gonna have a special place in my heart. This is so fun. just want the best for them, you know? That's what I feel like after this. I really enjoyed that. And also just an immediate association in my millennial brain was Cinema by Skrillex. Or sorry, I guess it was originally by Benny Benassi, but I feel like the Skrillex remix is what popularized it. You are my cinema, my Hollywood treasure. I absolutely adored the soaring vocals on this song, the instrumental, especially during the breakdown, adding those like little keyboard flourishes. I am super impressed by this group, and I feel like at this point, when there's just so many groups out there, it's really hard when you hear a new group for the first time to get into them, because it's kind of like, okay, well, what makes you different than all of the other groups that I already stan? But I have a feeling from watching this that CIX has a very like specific point of view, and that they really know how to structure a song, kind of like the article said. That was a fantastic chorus. And then all of the members were fantastic dancers. They seemed like they were just genuinely having fun with each other. Like if after listening to one song from a group, I want to get into them more and learn more about them, I feel like that is an excellent song. So I feel like this is going to be hard to rank now, because I don't know if I want to put this ahead of Luna into first place or in second place. Ooh, it's so close. It's honestly so close, but I think I'm going to give CIX the slight edge, because obviously, you know, my rankings are very subjective, but for me, one of my pieces of criteria is, and I feel like it would be more relevant especially as I go back into the earlier years, is how much staying power do I think this song will have? Like, will this song still be in my playlist a year from now? And again, while I really loved Luna, I feel like I would listen to Cinema and go out of my way to listen to Cinema more. So I think that's gonna give it the slight edge. But all right, let's get into our final song of this part, the final song that has 5 out of the 9 lists recommending it, and that is After School by Weeekly with 3 E's. The first couple times I saw that, I kept thinking it was a typo. And Weeekly is a South Korean girl group under IST Entertainment. I feel like these smaller labels are absolutely cleaning up so far in this top list of 2021. The group is Play M Entertainment's second girl group in 10 years after A-Pink. The group consists of 6 members: Lee Soo-jin, Monday, Park So-eun, Lee Jae-hee, Jihan, and Zoa. The group debuted on June 30th, 2020. Ooh, another rookie group. It's great to see so many rookie groups absolutely crushing it. And once again, it is The Ringer that has rated this song the most highly at number 2 on their list. And they said, as K-pop girl groups go, I tend to prefer the edgier fare of acts like Everglow, Mamamoo, and Blackpink. Same, honestly. So if you'd told me in March that a twee little tune by a rookie girl group called Weeekly would beat all of the aforementioned groups to become my second favorite song of the year, well, I'd probably blame TikTok. Oh, okay, so was this a viral TikTok sensation? I watched people all over the world hop around to that sugar sweet chorus and thought to myself, these moves look easy enough. I can do this. I could not. Choreo mishaps aside, that After School hook has not left my head for 9 months straight, and at this point, I couldn't be happier. Cutesy K-pop doesn't get better than this. Yeah, I really have to say, cutesy K-pop is not my favorite either. So I'm a little worried that my, take on that kind of music is going to color my opinion of this. And I think that's honestly just a personal thing, because I'm 31 years old, and constantly people think that I'm not just younger, like in my 20s, but sometimes people think I'm a teenager and can infantilize me. And sometimes songs within this genre for me can feel infantilizing. So that's just again, a personal sensitivity. But I'm gonna give it a shot, especially since I imagine most of the members of the group were teenagers at the time of this. So that would be a little bit less of an issue. But anyways, we're giving it a shot, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. So let's go with After School. I like the snaps. That beat goes hard though. No, but like this beat though. And I do like the outfits. I would wear something like that if I could pull it off. Oh, okay, I have heard this song before. I wouldn't like qualify this as super cutesy. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, this is totally a bop. Yeah, like. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is like far exceeding my expectations. Because like that bass line and the beat kind of transcends that cutesy genre. Yes, I've definitely heard this before. I just didn't know the name of the song or the group. And also, like, their outfits don't feel like they're being objectified or anything. It just kind of looks like what teenagers would wear, I think. I don't know what teenagers wear these days. And their voices also sound mature, like beyond their years. Oh, kitty. Oh my goodness, where are they going? Cat and the snail? Sure, why not? It looks like there's 7 of them there. Did they lose a member? That was fun. I really enjoyed that. I feel like the bar was low for me because of the description. But yeah, can't judge a book by its cover, I suppose. And this is reminding me of my 2022 video when I reacted to New Jeans of like, I know this song is definitely not made for me, a 31-year-old grown woman, but I can still appreciate the thought behind it and the way that I imagine a lot of teenagers can relate to this. You know, just talking about making sure you get home before it's dark and being on your skateboard. And you know, our eyes meet, our hair flutters, like if you're on your skateboard and you see your crush. I remember those days. I was a teenager one time. Oh my gosh, I feel so how do you do, fellow kids, right now. And it's kind of just like about having fun and enjoying life, enjoying your youth. And I feel like there's a time and place for songs like that. And for that type of genre, this song did a really great job in the execution of that concept. And I like that they all feel like they're dressed their age in this. There's just like a fun innocence that I appreciated about this. So I think that I am going to put this between ONEUS and 17. I'm going to put After School at number 3 on my list so far. So in my next video, I will be reacting to songs 6 to number 1. I would love to hear your theories about who you think is going to show up in this top 6, maybe what songs might be there. I wish I could record this next part right now, but I'm out of time. I have to finish packing because I'm leaving on my honeymoon tomorrow. So even though I'm going to be recording this next part, weeks later. I hope that for those of you in the future who are watching this, that I will post the second part by the end of the week. But in the meantime, I wanted to close out with some of my favorite songs of 2021. But before I get into those rankings, I wanted to mention a couple of things first. Number one, clearly by the content of this video and having not listened to any songs from most of the groups so far, there is still so much K-pop that I haven't listened to, even from my favorite artists. So for example, Dreamcatcher, I absolutely love Dreamcatcher, but I haven't gotten to 2021 in their discography yet, and I've only heard 2 songs of theirs that were released in 2021. So obviously this list is going to be quite limited, and I imagine if I did this list again in a year's time, it would probably be very different. So if you're thinking, why would she exclude this song or not put this song, or what about this song? One, it's probably highly likely that I haven't heard that song yet, but number two, rankings are highly subjective and it's just my personal preference. My favorites are valid, your favorites are valid. They can coexist even if they're not the same. So if I hear about it in the comments, I will just be directing you to this part of the video and I will not say anything further on the matter. But all right, that being said, let's get into these rankings. So I'm not going to do a top 12. I only did a top 12 for these rankings because that's just how they kind of shook out with the critics. I'm going to do a top 10. So for this part, I'm going to do songs 10 to 6, and then we'll do 5 to 1 in the next part. So number 10 for me is Dahlia by Idol. I love a good Idol song written by Minnie, and this song is no exception. Her vocals on this are absolutely phenomenal. It's just such a dreamy, lovely song that I never find myself skipping if it comes up on shuffle. So Dahlia is number 10 for me. At number 9, Where Are We Now by Mamamoo. I am not a ballad person, okay? I feel like if I was, this song would probably be higher on my list, but Mamamoo's vocals, y'all, are just absolutely unreal. Those just absolutely soaring vocals in the chorus, and the way that some of the members just like absolutely dig deep into their registers during the verses. I feel like it's just a masterclass in fabulous vocals. And I feel like it's just such a meaningful song for the fandom as well. Again, if I liked ballads more, this would be even higher, but for me, this is number 9 on my list. Number 8 is Maverick by The Boys. I will often find myself walking around the house just being like, I'm a maverick. It is that ultimate song where when you're in the shower and it just gets going, you know the next 3 minutes of your life will be wasted because you will just be jamming out in the shower. I feel like if anyone were interested in getting into The Boys, even though I have heard very, very few songs in their discography at this point, I feel like I would direct someone to Maverick. Number 7, we have Odd Eye from Dreamcatcher. Odd Eye is not my favorite title track from Dreamcatcher, but it's Dreamcatcher. So even when it's not my favorite title track, it's still gonna be on my list. That pre-chorus build into those guitars in the chorus, I feel like no matter how many times I listen to the song, that part never gets any less epic. It just packs such a punch and was one of the first songs that I heard from Dreamcatcher, so it has a special place in my heart and is thus at number 7 on my list. And then finally, for this part, we have number 6 on my list, which is Butter by BTS. And I'm kind of going to reserve my thoughts on this one for reasons that will make themselves clear in the next part. If you manage to make it to this point in the video, that is your reward. You have a spoiler for next video. You have a preview of a song that's going to be in the next video. So friends, I would love to hear from you what you think of this list so far. Do you agree with the rankings? Do you disagree with them? Let me know what you think down in the comments. And again, I am so sorry that I can't upload part 2 right away, but I promise as soon as I can, I will have it up for you and I will upload it. But until then, I hope you are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourself, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.